What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Critical Overlord here. She's talking about Scream 5 again. Shout out to Too Brash Sarah over on TikTok. This account has been killing it recently in relation to, it's basically just more marketing for the upcoming Scream 5 film. In this TikTok account, Sarah and a friend of hers named Ash, I believe is his name, they basically are residents of Woodsboro going over their fascination with the Stab franchise, this mostly being Sarah, and they just they go over the past killings of Woodsboro, and while also kind of trying to be a archive place for like a one-stop shop to go to on TikTok, I guess, to talk about the new killings that are happening in Woodsboro that we know will be the events that unfold in Scream 5. So one of the recent videos that are up there go over the killers of the past events that we've seen previously through Scream 1 through 4. And to start off with, they go over and confirm the deaths. They start off specifically with Billy Loomis confirming his death, and then jump to Stu Macher to confirm his death. So as you see in the thumbnail, I want to further go over this being more evidence of Stu Macher's character not returning in any capacity, and as it relates to being alive in Scream 5. There's also a clip that someone shared in it was either the Woodsboro group or some other group that I saw, where Matthew Lillard adamantly answers a question about his involvement with Scream 5. If the person who posted this hears this video, if you don't mind maybe sharing it down in the comment section somehow, or just linking us to where you posted it at on Facebook. I think it was in the Woodsboro Horror Film Group though. They made a post of them asking Matthew Lillard about his involvement in Scream 5, and Matthew Lillard basically denies it. Now, I know you can't come out and say, yeah, I'm in it if it's meant to be a secret, but given what Matthew Lillard has stated and the other stuff he stated, where he's kind of just poking fun and having fun of the accusations that Stu Macher's alive, you know, the tweet he's put out, you know, it's just it was just a TV, right? Like he knows his character is dead. The most he'll be back in any capacity would be lending his voice to some small voice cameo, or even if they were to bring him back for some type of hallucination. But he's not coming back from the dead. He's not going to be the killer in Scream 5. This TikTok account that's again supposed to be set in Woodsboro further confirms that Stu Macher is dead. It confirms the other killer's deaths. So Jill, who many were also saying could be alive because of her moving at the end of Scream 4, I struggle to see her twitching, but apparently she's moving at the end of Scream 5, or Scream 4 I mean. Apparently she takes some type of breath or moves slightly. I can't see it, but they confirm her death. They just confirmed the deaths of all the previous killers, so it doesn't look like Stu Macher will be back. But that, combined with how Matthew and Skeet have been doing their kind of press runs, the one who seems to be mostly involved is Matthew and Skeet. The one who seems to be mostly involved is Skeet. Matthew just seems to be kind of just poking fun at the idea of his character being alive, whereas Skeet, again, I had that recent video, he has more evidence showing that he's in the film over Matthew. Matthew just seems like he's just along for the ride. He sees the fan theories, probably appreciates them. He loves the character of Stu Macher. No doubt in my mind that he would love to reprise the role if in fact you could make it work, which again, like I've stated before in other videos, if you can make it work, I will accept it and I will give you praise for it. I don't think you can make Stu Macher being alive work, not this late in the franchise. No, there's no way. Matthew Lillard's interactions with these recent interviews and just how he talks about it, and then of course coming out and flat out denying his involvement in Scream 5 recently when asked by a fan at a convention or something, I mean, that kind of just cements that he's not going to be back as Stu in a alive capacity. Stu is dead. He might not be back at all if he's very serious about what he told that fan in response to that question. So the other thing we need to talk about, going back to Too Brash Sarah, she had a recent TikTok video she put out today where she is imploring you to use the hashtag Save Woodsboro, but she also wants you to send, I guess, residents of Woodsboro, that would be us, I guess, as we're watching the TikTok videos. She wants you to send over any suspicious clues or evidence that you see around town, and she wants you to send it to this email, stopthestab@gmail.com. That's again, stopthestab@gmail.com. She is again that character she's supposed to be portraying in that setting, Woodsboro. She is a big stab fanatic, so I guess that's why her email has stab mentioned in it. But when you send an email to that email, you get a response from her, an automated response with an image that you see like this on your screen. You get this image. But there's also something that happens if you click on that image, I believe, and you get sent to a place where you can decode the image. But first you should save this image again that you see on your screen. Save it to your desktop or whatever you have. And then you click on it in the email response that you get. And then when you go to the decode option of the web page that you get sent to, and you decode the image of the knife, you get sent a link decoded going to a Google Drive. When you go into said Google Drive, you come up with a lot of yearbook photos of Tara Carpenter, Chad, Mindy, Liv. You get all these different yearbook photos of our new crop of teens that we're going to be seeing. And then we have the other suspicious stuff that I guess has been sent to her at this email, because again, that's what she wants you to do. She wants you to send suspicious things to her email. And I guess she's made this Google Drive including it. You get more exclusive new stills from Screen 5. There's this image here that shows Chad getting into a confrontation with Vince. I'm going to assume it would have to be over Liv, since the other information coming from those TikTok videos is that Liv and Vince had a fling a year ago. Vince, being of course over the age of 18 and over the age of 20 even, was hooking up with someone who I would say at the time was underage. And the other thing about that is you have this image of Wes and Amber sitting outside at school, presumably. But you also get images of the stuff that they've been using in their TikTok videos. Like the background in one of the TikToks is Sam kissing Richie, and now you have access to see like a full HD picture of that. It's just a lot of interesting things, and I thought this was just another clever way for them to be marketing Screen 5. It's very unique. Mostly I just want to talk about the fact that it seems that Stu Macher is indeed dead. That TikTok account seems to be just focusing mostly on what is happening in the upcoming film. It's seeming to just confirm that the past killers are dead, they're not coming back, and we do indeed have another pair of copycats on our hands, and we're not going to have to worry about Stu Macher returning from the grave or anything like that. It's going to mostly just be a new crop of killers. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, of course, make sure you subscribe, turn off post notification, and miss a video. In the description, I have links to my social media accounts, my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can message me there, of course, if there's any movies, news, or reviews you'd like me to cover. And if you're with all that in mind, guys, I will see you in the next video.